You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later God cut you down, sooner or later God cut you down. Go tell that long-time liar, go and tell.
Hey up everybody, it's Monday again already. How quickly is this time flying by now? But we're out on a 60 minutes easy, getting the easy run in for the Norwegian Singles Approach, and we've got some decent weather again, so let's cross fingers. Let's hope this keeps up, because I'm enjoying this drier weather without that wind. But first day of the week, this is where I get to introduce myself to all the new people who's coming across this channel. My name's Neil, and I'm documenting my journey. I'm just trying to be the best runner I can before age stops the improvements, because right now I'm 54 years old, and in just 2 months time I'll be 55, and before long, regardless of how hard I'm training, how much dedication, it's not going to make any difference. The improvements are going to stop because age is going to win. But I'm documenting just to see how far I can push this. Let's see how much improvements I can make while I can. And I am lucky because I'm still getting the improvements, but like I said, that's not going to last forever. And Mondays is also the time when I get to thank all you people that are subscribing to the channel, because like I said before, it just started out as me taking the camera out so friends and family could basically see how my running's going, and me documenting, like I said, just trying to be the best I can before I got too old. And so many people have joined on to watching this channel now. It's absolutely amazing. We hit the 500 subscribers a few weeks back, and it's just continually growing. So I thank each and every one of you so much, because it's not just about making the channel grow large and that kind of thing. It's helping me, it's motivation. All those times when getting out the door is difficult, when the weather's bad, when it's windy and when it's rainy, I know I've got all you people right on my shoulder, and that really, really helps me so much. So thank you very much to each and every one. It really does mean so much. Thank you so much. And I know there's loads of you there who watch this channel that might not have subscribed yet, and you're probably thinking, well, what's in it for me? Why should I subscribe? The truth is, you're going to help me tremendously. Having so many people on my shoulder when I'm running, like I said, is massive motivation. In return, I'm going to be giving you regular content. I'm getting 2 to 3 uploads done a week. I'm using the Norwegian Singles Approach when we're running, so if you've got any interest in that, that's worthwhile you joining on. I'm doing reviews now. I'm currently buying a lot of these Chinese super shoes that seem to be making the headlines, and I'm doing my research before I buy them, because obviously I'm having to buy these out of my own money, and these are shoes that I'm having to keep for my own rotation. So I'm doing my research. I'm making sure that I'm picking the cream of the crop, and so far I have bought some absolute bangers. Those shoes, they are so good, and they really put a lot of the Western brands to shame. But the most important thing, the thing that I enjoy most of all, is what we're actually doing with the comment section. because it's not just about me and my running. My interest is about the training. It's not so much the medals, the race day, the free t-shirts. I'll leave that for other people. I'm interested in training, but I'm interested in your training. I'm actively engaging with people from all over the world down in that comment section. We're chatting about shoes, we're chatting about training, we're chatting about upcoming events we're working for, anything. And it's really it's a goldmine of information where I'm learning so much from all of you. And that for me is that's just cherry on the cake. That's the bit of this channel I enjoy more than anything. So if any of that sounds interesting, then click that subscribe button. And if you like what you're seeing when you watch one of the videos, or any videos from anyone on YouTube, if you like what you're watching, press that like button, because it helps and makes a difference. When you see a video that you put time and effort into, and you see people are pressing that like button, it kind of makes it worthwhile. It gives you that lift and that motivation to keep doing more and more. And if you really like what you see, there's another button down there called hype. And like I said before, not just my videos, everybody's. If you watch something on YouTube and you really like what you see, then press that hype button, because that tells YouTube that you like what you see, and that makes YouTube share it out to more people. So if you want to do the channel of Solid or any other channel that you follow, those are the buttons that you need to be pressing for us. So enough talking, let's go for a run, because we're getting very near to the petrol station and it's time to update you all on the cost of fuel today. And there we go, it looks like it's stabilised. It's been like that all week. Well, we're just coming to the end of the run now. I'll show you what I see on the watch. I'll show you this. So the top one there, I'll freeze it so you can see. The top one, that's heart rate. Bottom left hand corner is time remaining, and then the bottom right hand corner, that's my average heart rate for this run. And today that's quite high. Normally on a easy run, that's somewhere between 115 to 120 beats a minute, but it's a bit warm today. I've got no heat acclimation, so it's going to be artificially high until I get used to this warmer weather. But there we go, what are we on now? 5 seconds to go. Here, let's have a look. And a nutrition alert. Right, so if you didn't watch, I just stopped that. If you didn't watch the last video I uploaded, I did a Sunday long run yesterday, and I put my nutrition alerts in every 30 minutes, and I forgot to take it off. But that's it, that's today's run done. Slightly elevated heart rate, like I said. Hello, nice little doggy. Hi mate. It's gorgeous, isn't it? No work today, it's a bank holiday Monday, so that gives me plenty of time to catch up on a load of things back home. I've got a list as long as toilet paper, honestly. But before I go, I'm going to show you the shoes. And here we are, the Nike Vomero Plus with some fantastic monkey socks. I do love my monkey socks. What are the Vomeros? Because it's an easy run today, and you'll find it very difficult to find a better pair of shoes for doing an easy run than the Vomeros, except of course the Dynafish Yonian. They're number one. But that's it for now. Session day tomorrow. It's 4 by 10 minutes. Historically, over the past couple of weeks, I found this session quite difficult. I've had all kinds of, whether it's been an allergy or an illness or whatever, but I've really been finding that session difficult. So hopefully tomorrow's going to go much better. I'm going to have to pick some really good shoes out for it. But that's it for now. Until tomorrow, I'll see you. Hey up everybody, welcome to Tuesday morning. Tuesdays are session days. Today I've got the 4 by 10 minutes sub threshold, all off 90 seconds recovery. I've just finished my warm-up and the warm-up's gone really well. I've completely overshot where I normally get to on the distance. My warm-up's a 21 minutes kind of progression with some strides at the end, and I run it all to effort, and today I went much further than what I normally do. So today is going to be a good day. So let's get to where I normally start. Let's go have a run. Oh, that was quite a walk getting here. Right, so we've got good satellite signal. The green dot underneath is the armband that's connected, and when it's light green like that, that means it's filtered out all the noise. So let's get this done. All the paces I'm going to run to, I'm going to be aiming for the 4 minutes and 5 a kilometre. One down, and that was 4:05 a kilometre. Whew. Two down, 2 to go. I'm not sure if that watch backlight come on then, but that averaged out 4:03 a kilometre. Three down, 1 to go. What was that one? 4:05. I did back the pace right off going over the bridge because my heart rate was going towards the top end of where I like it to be. And session done. What was that last one? 4:06. And I'm not going to lie, that last one, that started to pinch a bit. But let's have a look at these stats. Well, that session went really well. I'm so pleased with that. It's good to get the jinx of the Tuesday sessions out the way, because that one went just right. I was aiming for 4:05 a kilometre, and that's exactly where I was running, there or thereabouts. The last one did come in at a 4:06, but I was starting to feel the pinch of it then. That's when the tiredness started to creep in, so really pleased with that. So before I head back and get cleaned up and out to work, I'll just show you the shoes. And today I had my Adidas Adizero Pro 4s on in the pink colourway with some really nice matching monkey socks, because as all the channel regulars know by now, you get a good pair of socks on, it makes the session go really well. So that's it for today. I've got 60 minutes easy to do tomorrow, so until then, I'll see you. Hey up everybody, welcome to Wednesday morning, and today we've got 60 minutes all nice and easy as part of my Norwegian Singles Approach training. So let's go have a run. Well, there is a saying about time flying, and it has flown, because next week we've got the second race in the Hereford 5k series. And if you watch the last one, me and Mrs. Sayup had just got back from a weekend away. We've been travelling back till quite late, and then I was up till really early in the morning editing, and then on Wednesday I did the race. So this time I'm really going to try my best not to be in that position. Well, for today's run I'm deliberately trying to keep things as easy as I possibly can, and that's just keeping to the Norwegian Singles. The main improvements where it builds you, I think, and if there's anybody who's been doing the Norwegian Singles for longer than me and they've got a bigger understanding of it, please let me know. But for me, the main gains are by getting those 3 sub-threshold runs done every week, and getting that sub-threshold is really important, because if you go over your second turn points, then you really increase your recovery time, and obviously recovery is when the improvements are made, which means that these 60-minute easy runs are absolutely vital of being part of the recovery. You do get some stimulus for your aerobic. You are getting out doing a run, you're getting some miles done. Obviously, the more running you do, the better you get. The more you do of anything, the better you get at whatever you're doing. But the whole point of these 60 minutes easy is more for recovery. So I'm taking it really easy after yesterday's quite tough session that went really well. I'll just show you the watch, just have a look. So I'm talking now, my heart rate's gone up a bit, 118 beats, but my average for this run, 113 beats a minute, which is super easy. There we go, session done. Let's have a look at these numbers. So there's 60 minutes easy, all finished and done. Super low heart rate, 115 beats a minute as an average for today, and that's really focusing on recovery rather than trying to get any kind of training or aerobic gains from today. I want to be ready for tomorrow's sub-threshold session. Yesterday's session I put a bit of work in that one, and towards the end of it I did feel the pinch, and I want to be recovered and ready for tomorrow. Let's talk about shoes. And today I had my Adidas Adizero Evo SLs on in the silver colourway, and I'm racking up some serious miles on these by now. I'll have to have a look and see if I'm getting near the 500k's in them. I can't be far off, surely. But that's it, that's today done. I've got to get back home, get cleaned up, ready for work. So until tomorrow's sub-threshold day, I'll see thee.